Oh yeah, no, yeah. I heard you had. I heard there might be a new track and a new series we can go test at. Is that rumor true?
Yes, yes, it is. Buttonwillow Raceway is building a new racetrack right now. They've got heavy equipment Monday through Friday, pushing massive amounts of dirt around. And you want to see what it looks like?
Yeah, I heard it's gonna have a big straightaway, which I'm really digging that.
It's got a couple of pretty fast straightaways, but it's a smaller track. It's 2.5 miles, I think. You want to take a look?
Yeah, absolutely.
Map? Okay. So stand by. Let me share my screen here. And let me find, oh, there it is. Okay. Are you seeing that?
Oh yeah, boom.
Yeah, so this road up here at the top, that's Lerdo Highway. And then
Lerdo Highway, yeah.
This road here is the road that you use to get into the track.
Yeah.
Yes. And so somewhere around here is where that guy is that makes you sign the waivers and all of that.
Yeah, no, I can see the old track. I mean, the other track there with the motorcycle turn there.
Yeah, the Star Mazda.
That's a car turn. That's a car turn. The big sweeper is a motorcycle turn there. Yeah.
Yes, and this S is right here. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the track, and if you're wondering what the GKR thing is in the middle, this is part of how Les was able to convince them to let him build. He built a habitat for this giant kangaroo rat.
Kangaroo rat?
Yes.
Better known as a cat.
I'm not even kidding you. Like, I don't know if this thing actually exists there, but supposedly they have to. So I've driven around this layout many times since he started pushing dirt around. And it's really funny because as more and more equipment moves more and more dirt, this area is still weeds and still untouched.
Of course, because it's a habitat.
Yes. So if you look at this layout, if you're wondering who designed it, Les quite colorfully told me that the rat designed it because like I guess he couldn't he couldn't make turns a certain way because of that. And yeah, so the course direction is also dictated by the GKR.
Yeah, it looks like it goes counterclockwise.
It goes clockwise, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So, so this would be, the exit the racetrack.
Pit out, yeah. And pit in, I mean.
And pit entry over here. So, and there's some elevation, I stood in this area here.
Yeah.
The bottom left corner, and
tight there.
Dude, it's like 2 stories high.
It looks tight though.
Oh, it is. So you go into this corner and it's a banked left-hander, and then you go up this hill and it's a pretty slow seeming corner, but it's pretty fast straightaway after. Yeah. And I'm thinking we're going to be wheeling off of that somewhere.
Oh yeah, for sure. Looks like
me, like that's what I'm concerned with, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, driving around with my partners with the new thing, we're sitting there talking about it, and I was like, yep, we're gonna wheelie here, we're gonna wheelie over there, that's priorities. So but this straightaway here looks pretty significant, as does this one, and these little short straightaways. I mean, this doesn't look very far, but it's pretty far, man.
Yeah, looks cool.
Yeah,
I mean, three decent straightaways.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so I think it's pretty exciting, and so this is actually something that it's an opportunity that came from having this racetrack coming to exist. We're gonna be. I'm involved in starting a new race series out here, a club race series. So. It's the California RoadRace Association, CRA, and I've got a couple of partners, and we're gonna roll with it. Super rider-centric club, and I think it's exciting.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's a pretty good location too, because you're just north of LA area,
right,
and not too far south of the guys in the NorCal area.
Right.
So that'd be pretty neat. You know, we test the Buttonwillow quite a bit in the winter, so it'd be nice to have another track we could test at. That might open up some more test time for us as well, and a little different configuration.
Yeah. I mean, I told Les that the customer base is like San Luis Obispo to Long Beach.
Yeah, no, I think you can go more than that. I mean, it's
I mean,
anything within a half day's drive, I think people will go to.
yeah, I think so, man. I think so. So I mean, I don't want to get into too specific with how many rounds we're doing or anything like that, or when the series starts. But it's happening, and I'm sure there'll be some kind of press release or whatever sent around. When you'll know it's real, I guess, when Road Racing World posts it, right?
Yeah, the rule is going to be how?
I mean, the rules are going to be.
How many classes? No.
I mean, there's all the core classes that you would think, right?
Superbike, super stock, super sport, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So, you know, super sport and super bike of everything, right? And then, yeah.
That sounds pretty cool. Maybe we got to get involved.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's kind of a dream come true for me too, because I actually originally pitched this idea to Les Phillips from Buttonwillow 18 years ago.
Wow.
So, you know, and back then I was.
It means you're a terrible salesman. It took you 18 years to.
Well, no, he couldn't do it back then because he didn't have a second racetrack, and he would have had to pull dates from existing customers to make it happen.
Yeah.
And truthfully, you know, I was still in my early 20s, and I barely figured out how to do this track day thing back then. So.
Yeah.
You know. So, you know, now I've already helped start another club, you know, 10 years ago or whatever. So it's something I've already kind of done, and yeah. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's exciting. I think it's good for the sport too. You know, I mean, one more place to feed riders into the maybe turn pro eventually or not, you know, just feed the sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
More people buying motorcycles and burning up race fuel and tires and buying parts and all of that. So, and the thing is, like, when you make a racer, there's all these racers out there that don't even know they're racers yet. That's where we come.